main idea is that you try to read the animal. They'll give you a signal and you have to back off sometimes, or you have to push sometimes, and that to get that perfect timing is something you just have to practice and figure out. But the main idea is that you have to remember, if it's not working, there's something in the environment that is causing the problem. It's either someone is standing in the wrong position, someone's in the way, you're too much in a hurry, and you have to think more that it's our fault, it's not the animal's fault. And then that starts to change a lot of things in how we work if we have that attitude. I'm trying to look at the animal as much as possible and use its behaviour to tell me where I'm supposed to stand. If I want to keep the animal to move straight, I need to put myself in a certain position to keep the animal straight. So if the animal goes crooked or in the wrong direction, it's normally because my position is incorrect. So this is where having some sort of understanding of how the animals see us and how they really see the world, we can utilise that and exploit it in some way to get the animal to do what we want. And then we sort of can convince the animal that when we work them like this, we're not a predator, that we're kind of a safe person to be around or a safe handler. If we're sort of using a lot of pushing and stress and noise and tools, we're not communicating with the animal really. We're actually just communicating with them in our way, but not in any way that the animal can understand us. And what you're trying to do is get maximum cooperation from the animal and try to reduce the amount of conflict. So generally we want to be able to make or to achieve our tasks with as least amount of conflict as possible. And in the end, it actually makes everything much more efficient because we won't get the stops or the turn backs or the refusals. So, I mean, when animals are stopping and refusing, there is a reason for it. I mean, it's not because they're stupid, it's because they don't understand the environment around them. So if we work them in a way that allows them to think as well and process a little bit what we're asking them to do, they become very cooperative, and it's incredible what you can get them to actually do for you. But you just have to know a little bit about their behaviour. Yeah. For me, it's never about making it in as short time as possible. I just want to achieve the task and keep it calm without conflict. So if I get the animals up to the trailer and they decide, they get halfway in and decide they're uncomfortable about something and they want to come out, I just let them out. I don't care. I just go back and we try again. So I'm not trying to block them or fight them to keep them to stay in there, because that doesn't really help me in the end, because it'll just stress the animals. So I think you have to remember that this is, in some respects, it could be a management change or a behavioural change from the people that are working on the farm. That you've just got to, take things easy and just not. If you're stressed about the certain task before you even start it, you know that task won't work as well for you. So you have to try to change your whole mindset.
Indtil nu har vi brugt metoden med at fodre i vognen og så lokke dem ind med foder, men så er vi jo nødt til at skal afgøre, om vi skal fodre fra morgenen af eller om eftermiddagen, for at kan få det til at fungere, og det giver lidt afbræk i hverdagen, og det er svært at lave systematik. Hun har vist mig, hvordan vi kan håndtere grisene på deres måde, men vi bestemmer. Og det er egentlig rigtig godt, fordi så kan vi fodre fast hver morgen for eksempel, og så stadigvæk køre hente et hold polte ind eller et hold goldsøer, ligesom hvornår det passer, og vi kan tage beslutningen til middag, at de skal ind om eftermiddagen, og det bliver meget mere frit.